Hey everybody, Tim Charron here for howtobookgigs.com. Today I'm going to go over my number one tip for booking gigs where you open for a national act. So I get this question all the time, a few times a week, and people are always asking me how I went from playing bars, bar stools, solo acoustic, 4 hours a night at restaurants and bars, to opening for, now I've opened for over 30 national acts, most of those with my full band. And we've opened for Charlie Daniels and Willie Nelson and Bret Michaels and Dustin Lynch and Clint Black and Chris Young and Big and Rich and a ton others. So I was doing a coaching consulting call the other day with a singer-songwriter, recording artist, and she asked me how she can book more gigs opening for national acts. And she said, how do I get a hold of she said that she had tried to get a hold of their managers or the act themselves, anyone, having to do with that act that she wanted to open for. And it set off a light bulb in my head, because basically my whole career, what I have done is I have booked the venue to open for a national act and not booked through the act itself. So that's a huge difference, because it's really difficult to get onto a tour or something with a national act, because number one, it's almost impossible to get a hold of them. It's almost impossible to get a hold of their management or their agent. And most of the time, if they are bringing an opener, their label is, the label is another entity that it's basically impossible to get a hold of as well, but their label is going to send out another act on the same label to go open for them. So the way I've done it is there are tons of festivals and fairs that have national acts. So my number one tip is to definitely, and the way that has worked for me, probably 90% of the time, is to go for the festival, try to book the festival, and then you can open for that national act. And then, like what I've done is we've opened for people, and then you become friendly with those national acts, and then they might pick you up and have you on other shows and stuff. So that's a great way to get into opening for national acts, is to do it basically through the venue. So you want to approach festivals, fairs. They're all over the place. We just opened for, we opened for the Whalers, we opened for Fastball, we opened for Randy Houser, we opened for Maddie and Tay, we opened for Ronnie Millsap, opened for Dustin Lynch. All of these were at fairs and festivals that they have to book, like usually they book the whole day, so they'll book multiple acts and then have it culminate with the national act. So you can book festivals and fairs and get in there, and then you're opening for a national act. Boom, there you go. So do me a favor, I'm very curious. Let me know in the comments what your number one national act would be if you could open for them. What's your kind of dream national act that you would open for or tour with? Let me know in the comments, and check out my free ebook where I lay out how to book gigs and how to get bigger, better gigs and open for national acts. It's at howtobookgigs.com, howtobookgigs.com. Thanks.